You've probably been right near him and still never noticed him. You're in Adventureland. You finally get a table to the Magic Kingdom's Beak and Barrel Tavern. You sit down, start talking, take a sip of your drink, and above you is a parrot most people don't notice at first. But that parrot isn't decoration. He isn't random, and Disney didn't put him there just because it felt piratey. He has lore, and once you notice him, you don't forget him. Disney World trains us to move, ride to ride, reservation to reservation, snack to snack. Even when we stop, we're usually focused straight ahead, not up. So when something isn't at eye level, isn't flashing, isn't demanding attention right away, we assume it's background. But Disney has always done something different. Some of their best storytelling doesn't shout, it waits. And that's exactly what's happening with the parrot inside the Beak and Barrel. His name is Rummy. And yes, Rummy, as in rum, because Disney never misses a good pirate pun. Rummy is the tavern's quartermaster, the lookout, the one keeping an eye on things while pirates drink, brag, and scheme. He belongs completely to the pirate world. But the reason people miss him at first has everything to do with how Disney designed the moment. Disney never tells us exactly where Rummy came from, and that's part of the magic. He doesn't need a backstory. His role tells us everything we need to know. Rummy isn't positioned front and center. He is perched high above the room in a place most guests aren't looking when they first sit down. You're talking with friends. You're enjoying a drink. Like my favorite, the Siren's Whisper. It is really good. You are settling into the space. At first, that area above you doesn't really register. But here's the important part. You don't miss Rummy for long, because the moment he appears, the room changes. Conversations pause, heads turn, and suddenly everyone in the Beak and Barrel is listening. Rummy isn't background. He isn't ambient sound. He's the moment. Disney designed him so that you discover him naturally. But once you do, he commands the space. He's not there to quietly reward curiosity. He earns attention. He's a showstopper, the star of the Beak and Barrel. You don't walk in searching for Rummy, but when he speaks, you can't ignore him. And once that happens, once the room goes quiet and everyone looks up, something starts to feel familiar. Not because you've seen him before, but because Disney has done this kind of storytelling before. Long before the Beak and Barrel, long before Rummy, there was another parrot who played a very similar role. If you've been visiting Disney for a long time, you might remember the old Barker bird outside Pirates of the Caribbean. That parrot didn't ride the ride. He didn't explain the story. The Barker bird first appeared outside Pirates of the Caribbean at Disneyland in 1967, setting the tone before the story even begins. And when Pirates opened at the Magic Kingdom in 1973, Disney carried that same idea forward with a Barker bird welcoming guests there too. But when he spoke, people stopped. He warned you. He joked with you. He set the tone for the world you were about to enter. Rummy is that same idea, well, just brought inside. Where the Barker bird stopped guests before the adventure began, Rummy stops the room once you're already inside the story. Different placement, same purpose. Disney didn't replace a parrot, they evolved a role, and that role connects directly to what happens inside Beak and Barrel. In the back room, two ships are locked in battle, the Wicked Wench and the Black Pearl, cannons firing, chaos in a bottle. That scene isn't just spectacle, it's part of a living world, the same world Rummy belongs to. The parrot in the tavern, the pirates in the ride, the ships firing cannons, they all exist in the same story ecosystem. Rummy isn't a decoration added later or an afterthought that is cute. He belongs in the pirate world, and he definitely belongs in the Beak and Barrel. Rummy is also a great example of how Disney uses modern technology quietly and intentionally. His movements are fluid. His timing feels natural. He doesn't feel like a loop you can predict. But Disney didn't use technology to make him flashy. They used it to make him believable. When Rummy speaks, it feels like a performance, not an effect. And that's why people stop. This is the kind of Disney detail most guests don't expect. Not because it's hidden, not because Disney forgot to point it out, but because Disney trusted that when the moment came, you'd look up. Rummy isn't an attraction, he's a character. And once you notice him, something changes. You listen more closely, you look up more often, you point him out to someone else. He becomes your Disney detail, and that's the magic. Disney World isn't just rides on tracks. It's layers on layers on layers. Some of the most memorable moments aren't loud, they aren't fast, They're perched above you, waiting for the right moment to speak. So the next time you're in Adventureland, before you rush to the next thing, before you check the app, before you assume something isn't important, look up. Because that parrot has seen things. He's heard cannons fire. He's watched ships burn. He has probably been eavesdropping on all the guests' conversations. He is an integral part of the Beak and Barrel and the pirate world. The Beak and Barrel would have a totally different vibe without this cheeky parrot who clearly enjoys the spotlight and getting all the mateys and lasses' attention. And like so many Disney details, the magic was never hidden. We just weren't looking up yet. And if you enjoyed uncovering Rummy's story, let me know by giving this video a like. And if you'd like me to dive into Rosita's from the Tiki Room's story next, leave a like or a comment so I know you're interested. And if Disney details like this are your thing, make sure you're subscribed, because after Rosita, we're heading into the 4 original Tiki Room parrots, or possibly a video about the parrot show in the Animal Kingdom, which, to be honest, I have not seen but want to. This, which might quietly turn this into a 4-part Disney Parrot series playlist. Disney has many stories yet to be told. Remember, sometimes the smallest characters have the biggest stories. I invite you to stick around a few more minutes. I am adding some of Rummy's Beak and Barrel moments. He is entertaining and worth giving a moment in the spotlight. But that is it for me. Thanks for watching. Once again, it is always truly appreciated. And with that, I will see you in the next video. Enjoy Rummy.
Repeat after me, crew. Batten down the hatches. Batten down the hatches. The mainsail. Strengthen the mainsail. The gunnels. And most importantly, what? Hold on. My poor monkey's cursed monkey. Swammies, is everyone all right? Chill, my crusty crackers. No, here you go. We got a way right for that little drill. Why? You know that old shanty too? Let's sing around together then. Oh, no. Go on, you know the words.
Say that mermaids never cry until they fall in love, and that the first move to drink mermaid tea shall be cursed with a really, really good time. Yeah, exactly. And drink up, King Hardy.
All right, cheers.